78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den basketball community in this case. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share the video. All right, so the controversy that keeps on giving just won't go away. Kyrie Irving versus the world. Now, I want to first start off by saying many of you know I'm not a fan of Kyrie Irving. I have my reasons, but the reasons why I'm not a fan of him are not important for this video's sake. So I'll just stick to the topic. The Brooklyn Nets have been a catastrophic failure. All right, this experiment of Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, James Harden, now Ben Simmons, with Steve Nash leading the charge as head coach, has been a failure. The Brooklyn Nets are currently, at the time I'm doing this video, 2-6. Steve Nash has been fired by the Brooklyn Nets, and it's rumored that they will be bringing in former Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka to take over as coach of the team. Now, many people in the media, people like Malika Andrews and others, have raised questions about the possibility of bringing in Ime Udoka, as if this man deserves more punishment. Even Charles Barkley on Inside the NBA suggested that maybe Ime Udoka hasn't been punished severely enough before he gets a new job, okay? Mind you, Ime Udoka was fired from the Boston Celtics, was suspended, basically fired from the Boston Celtics because he had an inappropriate, consensual relationship, okay? And we all know what time it is when it comes to that. So Kyrie Irving is now under attack and being thrashed all throughout the media every single day. You can't watch any sports outlet without hearing constant Kyrie Irving bashing. Okay? Kyrie Irving posted a link to a documentary / book on his Twitter, okay? And the book, by the title, was more of the Hebrew Israelite persuasion, right? I'm assuming. I have never read the book, haven't had a chance to yet, or watched the documentary. But we know Kyrie Irving he seemed to be the type of guy who's trying to find himself, studying more about his past, his ancestors, his roots. And he shared the link, the Amazon link, I believe, to that book. What happened then was he was being accused of being anti-Semitic. All right? Now, Kyrie Irving himself has never said anything that would be called or could be classified as anti-Semitic, but because he did what many people do, which is they promote something or like something without doing thorough research on that said thing, now he has to suffer the consequences of these attacks, right? Many times we come on YouTube, we see a video might be 30 minutes long. We hear one thing we agree with, we hit the like button, right? Now, that doesn't mean because you like the video, you agree with everything that was said in said video. But people play silly and play ignorant when it comes to this mistake that Kyrie Irving has made. And the only reason I say it was a mistake is because Kyrie Irving feels like it was a mistake. If Kyrie Irving was standing on what he did and said, hey, I agree with the book, then I wouldn't be saying this. But Kyrie has basically let it be known he didn't know all this stuff was said in that documentary before he shared it. Or at least that's what he's the image he's portraying to the media. Now, This, y'all know me, and I'm gonna keep it 100. The media, black folks in the media included, are obsessed with having a black villain. I told y'all this before. Um, this country loves having a black villain. Okay. Um, we just got done with this Ime Udoka stuff that they took and blew all over the place like it was, unbelievable. Nobody's business. People dissecting this man's relationship with him and his girl, and are they in an open relationship? Blah blah blah. All this stuff that's none of our business. But this is what the internet has become, right? Meanwhile, Brett Favre, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, has allegedly been stealing money from the poor in the great state of Mississippi, right? He been down there stealing millions of dollars from these people. The media talk about it for a day, move on to the more juicier stuff that they like to talk about, which was the black villains. So now the emails out the way, they won't let this Kyrie Irving nonsense go. Okay? They want Kyrie Irving to come out and apologize. He's already given $500,000 to one of these organizations to try to appease these people, but that's not enough. So now, with the help of guys like Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, Malika Andrews, and others, who people of color who are on television, with the help of these people, they are going to successfully destroy Kyrie Irving. Now, some would argue that Kyrie Irving did this to himself. Every year is something with Kyrie, and I understand that point as well. But I just seen this story play out so many times. You can take Kyrie out of it and put anybody in it. You know what I mean? This is what they do. So now, it's my belief, and I'm just getting it out there now, if Kyrie Irving doesn't apologize, they will try to destroy him. You understand? If he sticks to his guns and says, no, I'm not apologizing, I didn't do anything wrong. You see that little figure right there of this faceless woman, Jane Doe? I'll give it 6 months to a year before they have some woman come out accusing Kyrie Irving of some wrongdoing to her. Whether it be he made her uncomfortable, whether it be he did X, Y, and Z. And you know who's gonna love that story? Malika Andrews. She's gonna be all over television every day talking about it. Trumped up charges, but this is for sure a way to get them. This is what they do. We've seen this movie 100 times before. This gotta be like part 500 of the same movie. Right? So that's my belief of what's gonna happen. I wish Kyrie Irving the best. I know he can be frustrating sometimes. He can be very arrogant. He can be a lot of things, right? But I sympathize with any young man, any young black man that's trying to find himself, trying to do research and trying to learn about who he is. And he's not learning in private. He's learning in the public eye. So right when you think you know something, you start running your mouth, and then bam, you get in trouble. You see? That's the power of social media. So I sympathize with Kyrie Irving. He's a young man. But, hopefully he got some money saved up because they're about to come get him, And people finna come get him now, You see what they did to Kanye. Kanye was a billionaire. Just last week, I seen Kanye walking down the street in front of the liquor store yesterday. Metaphorically, of course. This is what they do. It can happen that quick. So, the black people on television have let society know that it's okay for them to bash Kyrie and destroy him, so they're going to get him. They're going to get him. And that's my opinion on the matter. Like I said, my the things I don't like about Kyrie, I'll keep to myself. I'm not going to join in on the party. Don't take no pleasure in seeing this happen to the kid. You know what I mean? But wish him nothing but the best, him and his family. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty ldbc. I'm out of here though. Deuces.